What happens when a well-intentioned act of love opens a doorway to pure, unimaginable evil? Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today, we're diving into the depths of the 2016 underground horror film that takes the demonic possession trope and injects it with a serious dose of chaos and gore. Bornless Ones. If you're a fan of flicks like The Evil Dead or The Cabin in the Woods, but wish they were even more brutal and less forgiving, then this might just be the hidden gem you've been searching for. Stick around, because we're about to break down the entire story, explain the ending, and see if this movie is worth your time. Our story follows a young couple, Emily and Zach, who, along with Emily's brother Jesse, move to a secluded cabin in the woods. But this isn't a vacation. Jesse suffers from a severe, degenerative condition that leaves him nonverbal and physically disabled. Emily, his dedicated sister, is his primary caretaker, and they've moved to this remote location to give him a peaceful environment. They're joined by their friends Michelle and Bobby to help with the move and settle in. The vibe is initially supportive and loving, but we, the horror-savvy audience, know a secluded cabin is never just a secluded cabin. The film quickly establishes its creepy credentials. They discover strange, occult symbols carved into the walls and floorboards of the house. And it's here we get the first crucial piece of information. The term Bornless Ones refers to a specific type of demonic entity, ones without form, without origin, pure spirits of chaos and hatred that seek a physical host to inhabit. Unbeknownst to the group, their peaceful retreat is actually a prison, built to contain these very demons, and by moving in, they've just become the new potential tenants. The invasion begins not with a bang, but with a whisper. Jesse, in his vulnerable state, becomes the primary target. The demons see his body as a perfect, empty vessel. He begins to change, his spasms become more violent. He starts making unnatural sounds, and his eyes, well, you know how it goes. Panicked, the group tries to figure out what's happening. Michelle, thinking she's helping, finds a book of rituals in the house and suggests performing a seance to communicate with whatever spirit is affecting Jesse. This, of course, is horror movie mistake number one. Never read the ancient Latin text out loud. The seance doesn't calm the spirit. It fully invites the Bornless Ones in. This is where the movie shifts from slow burn dread to full throttle carnage. The demons fully possess Jesse, twisting his body into a monstrous shape. But they don't stop there. One by one, they target the group, preying on their fears and insecurities. We learn the demons have names and personalities. One represents pestilence, another violence, and so on. The friends are picked off in gruesome, creative ways. The film doesn't hold back on the practical effects, delivering some genuinely shocking and bloody moments. The cabin becomes a labyrinth of terror, with the rules of reality starting to bend. Characters are turned against each other, visions haunt them, and the line between possessed and sane blurs completely. Soon, it's down to Emily and Zach. They realize that to stop this, they have to destroy the source, the main demon possessing Jesse. But how do you kill something that was never born? In a last, desperate act, Emily decides the only way to save her brother's soul is to destroy his body, thus ejecting the demon and closing the ritual. It's a heartbreaking decision to kill the person she dedicated her life to protecting in order to free him. She and Zach manage to subdue the possessed Jesse and set him and the cabin on fire. As the flames consume everything, it seems like they've won. Zach dies in the process, and a wounded Emily staggers out of the burning house, the sole survivor. She collapses on the ground, believing the nightmare is over. But as the camera pulls back, we see the shadows around her begin to move. The smoke from the fire seems to form into the same demonic faces they fought against. The final, crushing reveal is that they failed. The fire didn't destroy the demons. It merely broke the physical prison that contained them.